Moto 1 winner, Mela Herrick. Woman Moto 2 up next. Dirty 100 points
No, I
on
will
the
not.
table.
I'm going to drag it out. All right. So sight lap continues. We are now off camera. Thankfully, they don't have to look at my ugly face. You brighten the place up, Lala. So hang out with us and help us call the race as Sophie gets her little hug in.
Yeah.
As you should. We're going to let Lala be our professional analyst here. How is it having a brother that absolutely rips as well, man? You're like a 1-2 combo. That's very unique in our sport.
Yeah, it's actually very sick to have somebody he's probably the hardest person to be on me, and it's just so cool to see, like, he races the same day as me, so he could just tell me the lines and tell me what works for him, and I could help him out too, because sometimes he needs some help.
Yes, call him out. Lux Turner, Lala says you need to listen to her. She wins motos, man. Listen up. Does he pay attention though if you come at him with some good intel?
Yeah, actually, like, after every race, he asked me, like, did I do this? Like, what do you think I should do better? And I was like, all right.
I like that. Good for y'all, man. So the relationship's good, but back when you were kids, I have to imagine, did you fight like cats and dogs, or have y'all been bros the whole time?
Definitely just like brother, sister, we always fight. But I always wanted to be like him when I was little, so I looked up to him.
Oh, how sweet. Kevin, did you look up at anybody?
Of course, yeah, absolutely. And I would imagine that where your career is at, he's probably feeling the same thing these days.
Nice.
Right?
Full circle, man. Full circle. All right, so it's Moto number 2 for our women. They've handled the sight lap. All the nerves are, I mean, this is peak nerves right here at the gate, or once the gate drops, everything kind of just goes into race mode.
Yeah, definitely on the gate, you get a lot of nerves, but once, like, after the first corner, then not nerves anymore.
Anybody say anything to you? Is there anything anybody can say to you at this moment to help you? Is it just like, hey, have fun, be safe?
Yeah, my dad always says have fun, because if I'm not having fun, then we shouldn't be doing this.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's so funny as a coach, sometimes you'll be saying something to riders and you're looking in their eyes and it's just like deer in the headlights. You're like, you didn't get any of that. The nerves are so high that you could say any magic word, but there's not much that will help, as now it's all just rider and machine. These women looking at the 2, now it goes to the 1, and we are about to be underway here shortly as we are on the Monster Energy live drone. And there is our Moto 1 winner. Let's see how she rockets out that gate here in just a few seconds. Oh, kick sideways.
All right, how does the start play out for Mela and the rest of the gang here in the women's class? Pole shot, Piper Bell out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. The 67 and the 30 fighting it out. The number 30 is Jordan Jarvis. Much better start for Jordan. She sits second for the moment.
Yeah, Jordan Jarvis on Moto 1 had a come-from-behind race that had her finish in a great position, but she had to do work to get there, and we might see the same thing. Mela Herrick, not terrible, 6th place, spun sideways off the start, but was able to at least salvage a respectable start there.
Nanami Honda, not on a Honda, though. Wouldn't you think she'd be on a Honda? She's at night.
Feel like it, but
get some help from Yamaha, hopefully. All right, side by side, we go into Storyland. Jordan Jarvis out front, it says, with the computers. I don't know, though. Piper Bell right there with her. I mean, in stereo, side by side. And it's Piper Bell.
Whoa, hang on to it.
What a save. Unbelievable. They're working their way out of Storyland, and we're watching and tracking Mela Herrick. She moves up to 3rd, so she's making some passes quickly. She wants to get up there and fight right here.
So is Jarvis. To the inside goes the 30, and that is enough to overtake Piper Bell.
Hang on, Jarvis hucking that double. Piper Bell going right after. It's been a wild moto for Piper here already.
Feet off the pegs in several corners there for Piper.
All right, Lala, you've raced some of these young ladies. Tell me about Jordan Jarvis. What are her strengths? God, she just did that double Herrick did. And A-Ray hadn't even done that.
She's scary. I will say that. She's scary to ride with.
Yeah?
Just like, she's way, like, I'm just a little rider, so if I go to pass her, I'm just scared.
Yeah, so if she bumps you, she can...
Literally, she can make me fall over.
She can make me fall over. That's not nice.
Mela Herrick also with feet off the pegs there as they came out of the Bermuda Triangle. She recovered quite nicely, but walk us through what a mistake like that on the opening lap can do to the arms or the mind or the heart rate there, Lala.
Arm pump.
The arm pump right off the bat, right?
Crazy arm pump.
And to explain to people what arm pump is, there's a rider down. Like, you can get yourself in a bad position really fast when your arms can't hold on to the bike.
Yeah, you can't really hold on after that, but it's all mental.
What are you laughing at? You enjoying this?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
good. I've never done this before.
Oh, you're doing great. Jordan Jarvis taking her shot at
She's
leading.
actually ripping.
She is flying.
Piper Bell's been doing good at the Pro Nationals, too.
Where does she normally finish in the Pro Nationals?
I think like 6.
Dang, okay, so we got some
She's
real
been
talent.
getting the whole shots over there.
Yeah, she's got some opening lap speed, and she is not afraid to take a shot. She is not afraid to jump anything on this racetrack as well. She's got Herrick just in front of her. There's Mela on the 23, Piper Bell just behind her. And we have Lala Turner in the booth. Current points leader for WMX, just getting back from Australia. She's grown 4 inches since she's returned. As tall as Kevin Windham up here. It's impressive.
Yes, she is.
All right, so Jordan Jarvis would like to stay right there, and that would give her a tie going into the third moto with Herrick here. So they've got 1-2-2-1 scores for the moment, but plenty of racing to go. Herrick trying to track her down.
I think that's really good for Jordan.
That's very good. So there goes, Jordan does not jump that double. There goes Herrick, takes
Herrick
flight.
sending that
Good
thing.
Lord.
Puts her to the outside of the Thor sand sweeper. That line's working decently well, but that's not a huge time deal, Kevin Kelly. Like,
Yeah, you have to go so far
A
outside.
little bit of a high stretch. You can do it to the inside, but if Jarvis is holding that inside line, it forces Mela around the outside, and I'm not sure the risk reward is paying off at this point, especially if fatigue, which I'm not saying it will, but if fatigue was to come into this moto as we have 15 minutes to go, I might not do that jump early in this race.
Lala, what do you do in terms of bike setup? Some of these bikes are kind of big. Have you set your bike up
Oh my gosh.
your compact size?
Definitely. I mean, last year I won the championship on a normal bike that you can get off the showroom, like
Okay.
set up, and then we at the end of the last year we figured out some things, and we've definitely made the bike way smaller, so it's worked.
Yeah. What are
Yeah.
we doing? Shrinking like the subframe or the seat foam?
No,
pegs,
just
handlebars?
yeah, definitely cutting the handlebars, raising the pegs, just
Oh, look.
oh shoot,
Little problem.
See that? We have a problem here.
her bike.
It's stalled for the moment. She's back.
Wow.
Do you think she hit a setting or something while she was riding?
I don't know what could have happened right there. She kept pointing to the front throttle area.
Oh
Doing
my
it
gosh.
again.
Still looking at it. I don't think.
This is not
Ignition.
good, Mela.
If there's a map or something, Kevin Kelly, that's going to be on your left hand more times than not. There's buttons on the left side to put the bike in different modes. If she has that available, I don't know what ECU or what she has on her bike as far as start modes and whatnot, but she's definitely focused on the throttle side right now and pointing down, indicating there's some kind of problem. And
She's doing it
she's
again.
doing all kind of leg swag and all kind of stuff. So we'll keep an eye on Mela Herrick as we see, as this is going to be tough here. Jordan Jarvis, finished second, and now
There's Hannah Hodges.
Hodges coming to the backside of Mela Herrick. So hopefully Mela can get this thing straightened out quickly.
And Lala, did you look up to some of these riders when you were on the littler classes working your way up? Like Hannah, she's been around for a minute. Jordan as well.
I actually didn't really know who they were. I wasn't really I was just riding, just having fun. I didn't really know who they were, but I've actually never raced Hannah, I don't think.
Lala, that makes me so happy that you just said that, because now I take no offense to the fact that you did not know that I had ever rode a motorcycle either. So I feel like I'm in good company now, at least.
Yeah.
Lala just focused on going fast.
Come on, jump over here, dude. You can use my mic, man. No, but you can use mine. Jump in here. They need the professional voice of motocross to
Well, look,
hop in with Miss
Lala's finally comfortable because she's around someone she knows. She gets to talk to Weege quite often.
She thinks I raced as much as you did, K-Dub. We're good, man. The height gain that you've made
like that?
in the last 5 minutes is unbelievable. Wow.
So, Weege, have you been watching this moto?
Yeah, it's very puzzling. Obviously, we're trying to figure out what is the deal here with Herrick's motorcycle. So
Yes.
I think at least the pressure for the lead is gone. Now we've got to see if she can hold off
Oh,
Hodges, the Loretta Lynn specialist. How often have you actually raced Hannah Hodges? I feel like she
I've
only
never
races
raced her
here.
before.
Ever. It's so funny, but she always shows up at Loretta's and brings
In Daytona, I've never raced Daytona. I always see her racing that.
Man, yeah, she's Florida, so I get that one. But she's not done a WMX round, as far as you've seen.
I'm not sure.
Wow, and now going for second, Herrick, we're not sure what the situation is. Not able to put pressure on the leader, and now not able to hold on to second, and now she looks over her shoulder. K-Dub, I think now it's officially just trying to salvage anything.
Yeah, and whatever's going on, look, she did not triple back in the storyline, which she was doing earlier in this moto. She's looking around a bunch, and this can be devastating here as Jordan Jarvis is now with a 2-1 currently with 12 minutes to go left in this moto, sitting on a 2-1 if things continue. And so the question becomes, how far back will Mela Herrick get shuffled, as clearly she's going through some sort of bike malfunction.
Yeah, and then Jarvis with a great come from behind effort in the first moto to get points. She is going to have a nice buffer going into Moto 3. Quad into the sand now. We're going to try to look at this again when Herrick started having the problems.
Yeah, it's just after the 10 Commandments, she's adjusting on her, looks like maybe the throttle cables or
throttle
something.
Cable.
Huh.
Maybe the adjustment's coming loose and she's not able to get full throttle.
Yeah. Could it go the other way too, where it's not closing? And she's having to manually close. Oh, that's another rider having a problem. Clemens there in the 34. So Jordan Jarvis looking to make this happen. Now I'm going to have to go to the Wayback Machine, which is actually courtesy of this program, find Jarvis's record. She didn't even race this one for a while, then started coming back to the ranch. She's pulling double duty. Kind of like you, Lala. She's racing up in Canada, pursuing that championship.
Yeah.
Like you were racing down in Australia.
I think this will be a big confidence boost for her because she's been having some bike problems in the WMX.
Oh my gosh, dude. I rolled into Hangtown like 9 a.m. on Friday and I saw like 2 bikes apart.
Yeah.
And saw her and her dad wrenching. I'm like, this is going to be a long day. Yeah, she's had all sorts of issues with the engines in WMX. But you don't want these riders to get confidence. That's going to make your job harder.
I mean, it'll make it fun for sure.
Oh, you want some battles. You'll take it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, High Point, how was that for you? Herrick had a good day. You had to work for it, and then you were pulling it together at the end, and then you had that crash. But was it almost fun to have a different scenario where you had to work for it like that?
Yeah, definitely. I wish we actually had longer motos. They have longer motos here. We have 12-minute motos, but
yeah, good point.
Yeah, I was just had a very, very bad start, and last lap I caught both of them, so it was, yeah.
Yeah.
She just pulled the whole shot and got away from everyone.
Yeah, that was a crazy start for her, for sure, for Herrick back at High Point. So Jarvis, I looked it up now. She has 5 titles at Loretta's. But the last one was 2020. What were you doing in 2020? What was your level?
I think it was my first year here.
Okay.
Yeah, in the girls class.
Right, and she won the women's title. So yeah, you never raced her here. Jarvis originally out of New Jersey, then was living in North Carolina for a while. I think now she's living in Florida, or certainly has been for a while, and she still is. So Jarvis going to be in control. But hey, here's the other thing, K-Dub. Whatever happened to Herrick in this moto, that could happen to Jarvis in Moto 3.
It could, and if you want to figure out what happened in each one of these motos or any of the information about these riders, you can definitely scan the QR code below, get the Prospect app, and you will have more information than you need about any one of these riders and their past performances here. But as we have, 9 minutes left of this moto, Weege. Hodge is third in Moto 1, and Jordan Jarvis in second Moto 1, and of course our first Moto winner was Mela Herrick. So if you look at how they're running in Moto 2, this is going to be a nail biter if things do not change here in the remainder of this moto as they go into the championship motos and Moto 3 there. It's going to be anybody's game.
Well, the tough part for Herrick, she's got to at least cling to that third. And you got Lillian Pettis here, 76 on a Triumph. Piper Bell, 67 on a KTM trying to catch her. If she goes back to 5th, she's in really big trouble. The 1-3 still might be able to get the title. Now, back to you, Lala. I don't know if they asked, but the world was buzzing with this race in Australia where you and Charlie Cannon were battling. Have they asked you about that? Are you guys good? Or
They
did that go
haven't
too
asked
far?
me about that, but
Okay, I'm bringing the hard-hitting questions. I'm bringing the hard. Are we okay, or we got some heat?
I mean, I was pissed.
Okay, that's fair. I love it. I mean, you didn't do anything.
Yeah, I didn't do anything, but I mean, she got hurt from it. But I mean, I came out swinging. It knocked some sense into me. I was flying after that, and then Moto 2 2. She had nothing on me. I was literally gone. I was like 40 seconds out there.
So you got motivated.
Yeah, definitely.
That is funny. Okay, all right. So you bringing even more, maybe to Unadilla next
Oh
weekend?
yeah, definitely. I'm trying to get that championship in the U.S.
Okay, there we go. Now you're still. Are you going to be back to club now that you're back
Yep.
in the States?
Yep.
I don't know if you know this, but we had a lot of fun when our guy Phil Nicoletti was getting back in the groove this year to prepare for this race.
Yeah.
You were putting it to him at
Oh
times.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we enjoyed that. We were telling Phil, actually, he volunteered it. He's like, Lala, put it to me today again. Here's trouble for Herrick. Pettis has caught her. So now we know also that you're not old enough to race 25 plus, but we know that you'd slot in quite nicely in that class. We know where your speed is.
Yeah, definitely.
How old are you now?
I'm just turned 19.
Yeah, you got a long way to go. Because Jarvis, I believe, did line up in 25 plus. Uh-oh. Trouble, K-Dub, here for Herrick.
Yeah, not looking good for Mela Herrick still, as everyone has heard, going through some sort of issue. Looks like kind of holding her own. Oh, no. She must not be able to go full throttle.
Might be it.
Lily Ann Pettis just worked her way around the outside. You can
Such
see,
a bummer.
yeah, you can see Mela had good corner speed there. The roll speed was good, but when it came time to just really give it the berries, there was no juice there for the 23. And I'm going to speculate here that she's just not able to go to full throttle.
Wow. It's like the Steve Mathis 74% throttle turn on the Honda. Going to look at the data after this moto. That is
Watch
that
here.
pass right there.
See, still choking that down, not able to triple back. So I'm just thinking she's not getting all the juice out of the squeeze of that Honda.
Man, and that's why she, as you had mentioned, wasn't tripling as they come out of Storyland here.
Yeah, early in the moto, she obviously was tripling in. She's doing the big triple or quad or double or whatever we're calling it, going into the Thor sand sweeper as they fly by the tower. And those jumps are not in her wheelhouse at the moment. So
That's going to help Pettis move up to a podium position in this moto. Good job for her. I think she's been doing a little international racing as well. There was a WMX round as part of the FIM MXGPs over in England. Tinley McCoy is 5th. She had a good first moto. She's gotten around Piper Bell. That pushes Bell to 6th. Isla Phillips 7th. Zoe Moore 8th. Nanani Honda 9th. And Kelsey Harris. That is the top 10. Heartbreaker right now for Herrick, the first moto winner. Now back to 4th. Did you win some titles in that girls class? You're here?
Yeah, I won the girls in 24 and then the women's in 25.
There you go. And what is the rule here? Is 2 laps to go. You could race this if you wanted.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're eligible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You a little busy down in Australia?
Yeah. It's more of risky racing this when I have another championship to secure.
That's right. How's Unadilla for you? Do you like that one?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I've been in Australia for like 6 weeks, and I'm kind of a hard-packed girl now.
Oh, okay. All right. And is that what you consider Unadilla?
Yeah, I feel like it.
Okay.
It's very hard-packed and rocky. There's rocks and bumps. Yeah.
And some ruts here and there?
Yeah.
A couple ruts here and there?
Yeah.
Depends on how that one shapes up. You're watching Hodges up to 2nd. Great run by her. Always brings it at Loretta's on the Triumph now. Hodges is up on the podium with, hold on, tip over right in front of her. Oh, Hannah almost went down in those ruts. Hey,
Really?
you got a pass.
Passed her, yeah.
Triumph on Triumph action. So Pettis takes advantage. Hodges coming back.
Oh, I got some lap traffic in the way here. Look at that.
Got
She
her
had to,
back.
not able to jump the triple.
And she gets her right back. So Hodges back around Pettis.
Yeah, Pettis just had a terrible.
And then, oh my God!
Oh, she is really
God.
upset. She got blocked, knocked down.
Fell 3 times in that corner.
Yes.
Hung up with the lapper.
More riders down.
Wow.
This is bad for her, but like good for Mela now. She's in 3rd now.
Yes, that's right. Herrick just idling her way around the track, almost literally might be able to make a position. She does. She gets back up to 3rd. Good eyes on that. Lala. Yeah, she is back to 3rd place. That could be the title.
That could be the title. Man, what a
Pettis.
fortunate situation. Initially getting hung up with the triple going in the Storyland, and it just went from bad to worse.
I've seen it so many times in the women's class here. We'll review this, but the lap traffic is at a whole nother level in this class compared to most. It's an open class. It's not designated A, B, C, or anything like that. Here it is.
Right, those ruts come together. Actually entered the corner not in the same rut. Gets up, falls again. And that will be enough to hand Mela Herrick the third place position.
This is going to be crazy if she's able to hold on for a podium with some sort of bike problem. I hope she does get a podium just from the standpoint of we'll get an interview.
Yeah, we'll get to hear what she's dealing with.
That's crazy. She was like second to, I don't even know what she's in now.
Yeah, that for Pettis. Let's see when she comes through.
Wow, Isla Phillips now up to the top 5 for the first time of the Moto.
Check it back in with the leader. That's Jordan Jarvis, 5-time champ at Loretta's. Could it be 6 for her? So you've raced here quite a few times, Lala Turner. Yeah, the lap traffic in the women's class.
Oh, it's
next
crazy.
Yeah.
I think we definitely need the blue flags for sure.
Yeah, it's wild because, again, you know, there are some of them like yourselves who are riding and training full time. Some of the racers out here, this is just they're riding whenever they can or training whenever they can. It's just an open class. It's not really designated. There's different ages. There's even different bike sizes out here. So
it's crazy to see how much girls there is now.
Yep.
Like last year, we didn't really have a full gate. We had like 19 girls. And then like at Hangtown, we had like 30.
Oh, yeah, WMX.
Yeah.
Gained 10 or 12 riders.
We have so many girls now. So it's very cool to see how many girls want to race now.
Yeah, and now we have a 42-woman starting grid here. So I have to say that, you know, you see a huge just push as we watch Jordan Jarvis take this thing home potentially with a couple of corners left. Such a great push for WMX, and that has to trickle down to the Loretta Lynn's and all of the local races as, man, what a great time to be a woman in motocross. And certainly hard to get much better to be a woman in motocross in this moment than Jordan Jarvis as she's around the Bermuda Triangle. Keeping her championship hopes alive here with a 2-1. It is Jordan Jarvis taking this thing home.
Yeah, and let's be honest, Herrick had the bike problems, but that was no gimme.
Whoa, is that accurate? Did she move to second?
No way.
Oh my gosh.
No way. She's back around Hannah Hodges. How did she pull this off? Hodges gonna hustle around the outside.
Oh
She's
my
got
gosh.
Herrick
finish.
does not, and she gets her back.
We gotta wait. Oh my gosh, look at the margin of victory, .029, not victory, but for second place. What a amazing final corner in our women's race here.
I want to know how did she catch back up?
I know. The last lap was a 21 for Hodges, so maybe she made a mistake. Herrick's got to be frustrated. She got back to second, but could not hold her off. They're immediately going to work on the throttle. So it might have been stuck where she was having to turn it off, like it was holding itself on, and she was having to manually close it, or maybe even just use the clutch. Can you imagine that? That'd be a scary ride.
Very scary.
If that thing was stuck and just using the clutch maybe to shut her down.
Wow. I am looking forward to that interview, as well as not only for Mela Herrick with her issue, but Hannah Hodge, who had a crazy finish to that, and of course our Moto winner Jordan Jarvis. But here we go with the Rocky Mountain ATV MC.com rundown. Jordan Jarvis takes the win. Hannah Hodges with a nail-biter second. Mela Herrick comes across in third. Lillian Pettis fourth. Tilly McCoy, Isla Phillips, Zoe Moore, Piper Bell, Kiana Kurtz, and Ms. Honda on the Yamaha rounds out the top 10.
I believe we're going to have the Amsoil Rapid replay here in a moment. Been fun to hang out with Lachlan Lala Turner throughout this. So this had a lot of drama in this moto. Jarvis starts to be a problem for a while. Much better this time. She's battling it out. Gets the lead early from Piper Bell. Then Bell goes for a ride. Jarvis trying to take advantage of that. Finally is able to in the sand. There's Herrick. There's Jarvis to the lead. There's Herrick working on Bell for second. Hodges still in the fight. And then just when we thought the Herrick-Jarvis battle was going to materialize, Herrick started having some sort of bike problem. But let's give credit where it was. Jarvis was in the lead at that point already. She was doing what she needed to do. Then Hodges gets held up by lap traffic. Pettis goes by her. You think that's getting held up by lap traffic. Can't even imagine what happens in the back. Pettis full-on gets knocked down. Jarvis takes the win. Hodges is a bad last lap. Herrick is able to pass her back for second, and in the last straightaway, Hodges fights back on the 17 and takes second back away from Herrick. and that could loom large in the points. There is Jordan Jarvis. Didn't even know what happened behind her. It doesn't matter. She takes the Moto win, and we'll have 2-1 Moto scores heading into the third Moto. Well done for Jarvis. Been racing a lot, pursuing the Canadian National Championship as well as the WMX title in the U.S. And back here at Loretta's, she's given Zach Herron the scoop. And that was a wild one. The ghost of Loretta's and the bad luck and the drama that certainly plague a lot of championship runs happened there. But it made it fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it definitely an interesting one to watch? It's easy when you're not the one in the situation having the bad luck.
Yeah.
Then you can be like, oh, this is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're evil like that as the announcers. We're always hoping for the drama.
Wasn't the Moto 1 not close too with 1 and 2?
Jarvis is making a good charge from the back. You never know, though. I feel like, I don't know if you're like this, I feel like everybody's getting a lot better at the management game of when they have a certain lead. We never know if they're just, I'm happy where I am. Are you doing a lot of that in your races? Are you just hammering?
I
or
mean,
are you marking?
If I'm having fun, then I just go ride in.
Okay.
If I don't even know. I probably just ride the whole time.
You don't really do the 3 seconds is all I need thing?
Yeah, I don't really get that. I like
that.
I actually asked them, I'm like, I don't even really know how far 3 seconds is.
You don't even, you just ride. All right, we're going to send it to the podium. Zach, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm down here on the podium. Pardon me, women's podium. Got that a little bit crooked. Here's Jordan Jarvis. Let's give it up for a Moto winner. Here she is, Jordan Jarvis. After a great Moto, that went pretty smooth for you.
Yeah, that was much, much better. No, I mean, I knew I had the speed. I just needed to start, and Piper got me on that one, but I wanted the whole shot so bad. But I came out good, and I was just trying to be patient, trying to get around Piper. And once I got in the lead, it was just all about not making mistakes.
That was an awesome start. And last Moto, you had not so great of a start. You had to work really hard. How much more relaxing was this one?
I mean, it was relaxing, but also kind of nerve-wracking. That felt like a really long race because I know Mela's quick, and I knew she wasn't behind me anymore, but I wasn't quite sure where she was. So I was just trying to be careful and not make too many mistakes.
That's reasonable. I'm sure you're ready for the third Moto. Who would you like to thank?
My mom, my dad, Yamaha, 60 FXR, Dusty Rocks MX, No Toil, Atlas, Estate Jewelers of Toledo, Gizmo, TM Designs, ASV. Everyone, thank you guys so much. It's been an awesome year. Let's go get one more of these.
Jordan Jarvis, everyone, Moto winner, Women's 12 Plus. Oh, we are calling it WMX. I'm mixing myself up here on the podium, but let's give it up for our silver medalist, Hannah Hodges. Hannah, well done with some excitement there at the end. Tell us about it.
Yeah, the lappers got pretty gnarly there those last few laps, and I was just trying to ride smooth race and get out of the way of them, but unfortunately I got tangled with 2 of them on the last lap, so made it interesting, but made a push for at least being this title fight.
Now, Hannah, they were talking about your history here at the ranch. How many times have you been here racing?
Probably got to be up there, 16, 17 probably.
That is so awesome. We're glad to have you back. I think the last time we were up here, I was upset because you beat me in a battle.
I think that's right.
Well, Hannah, great job. Who would you like to thank?
Lord Jesus Christ, keep me safe. My mom and dad, Jake, Troy Design, Scott, Dunlop, Power Band, HP Solutions, Guts, Backyard Designs, and anyone else I forgot. Thank you guys so much for helping me to get here.
Hannah Hodges, silver medalist here Moto 2 WMX. Now we'll welcome up our bronze medalist. Let's hear it for Mela Herrick. All right, Mela, we saw you get up towards the front and then fall back. What was going on out there?
I think something with my throttle cable, it wouldn't let off the gas, so I was literally going out in the corners with a clutch pulled into the bar just to let off the gas, and there was really nothing I could do.
Well, you salvaged a great podium. What is your mentality going into the third Moto?
I'm going to win. I don't care what anybody says, and my bike will be good, and I'll come out and win.
Tough mentality here, Mela. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank my dad, all my family coming out watching me, my trainer Robbie Raynard, Raynard Training Complex, Fox, all the guys over there, Monster, Oakley, Dunlop, Rob Fox from Dunlop, SLR, Tony Mark, Junior, my mechanic, Honda, Jeff, Sun Enterprises, Mark, Renthal, Guts, DBK, Malin, Slade, EVS, Dar Photo getting me flicked up out there, Specialized, Example, Carson and Peyton, Rob Amondi, HGS, Mother F, Clip Designs, TCD Suspension, got my stuff dialed out there, and everyone else, thank you so much.
Mela Herrick, 3rd place in Moto 2. That is it for our podium down here. Back up to you guys in the tower.